Yo, what's up guys? Teacher Paul up here, and today we have a coffee request. This video request comes from Anthea, who says, this is a parody about Donald Trump from Norway. Oh wow, okay. From Norway. No, shout out to Norway. This is definitely going to my Nordic channel. And yeah, let's check this out. If you guys are, you know, live with me on Twitch, you can send me videos, request videos, and just chat and hang out. So come catch me live right now. I'm right now on Twitch live. People are here chatting with me, so see, that's what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's check this out. Song for Donald, parody of Song of Ronald. Wait, Ronald as in McDonald?
Hello everyone, we are from the great country of Norway and we have a little song we'd like to sing for you regarding some comments recently made by the President of America. He referred to some of the great countries of the world as shitholes, or possibly shithouses,
What?
as though it makes a difference, and then expressed his preference for people from Norway. Well, here's what we have to say about that.
Happy about our country, thanks and its praises are well sung now. We're one of the richest on the globe, here we take care of old and young now. The finest care is for all of us, disregarding annual income. We have respect and we're treated thus, we protect ourselves and then some.
You gotta love Norway.
The poor and the wealthy blend quite well, education is for all. Here, the progeny of the plumbers is with those of the CEOs. Here, we strive for equal opportunity, human rights and gender equality. Norway is the happiest country with lives of the highest quality.
I can confirm that.
From the plight of your elderly and spend the most on health care, but your system comes in last each time. Things don't seem to ever improve there. You rob the young of their future pay, funnel into your corporations. They eat their schools on the final day with indebted complications. We resisted Nazi Germany, we built our system on people. We have no need for your racist creed or your neo-Nazi sheeple. Just because we are mostly white doesn't mean you are our brother. We don't fit in with your whitewash plan, we're accepting of all colors. We know that you excel at certain things in the USA now. It's only fair to acknowledge these, so we have one last thing to say now. We're aware that you're number one for citizen incarceration. You also landed in first place.
And their prisons aren't even great.
Breast augmentation.
Is that true? Wow. Guys, it's a big hot topic. American prisons versus Norwegian prisons, because Norwegian prison, like Nordic prison, they have such a different mentality than American prisons. And the fact that the United States is number one for incarceration is crazy, because you basically have, you possibly have more population incarcerated in the United States than the whole country of Norway. That is, somebody fact check that, but I'm pretty sure you have more people living in prisons than more people living in Norway as a whole. That is mad. That is absolutely insane. And the fact that people live in such poor conditions in prison, and they're treated like animals, is also very, very concerning. And the Norwegian prison system, although it might be a little bit in a discussion, some people might support it, some people might think it's not too not too, what is the prudent, is that the word I'm looking for? Maybe not too prudent, because like some criminals have a little bit of a luxury life, like according to some videos I've seen. But I know I do realize that it's fair. The system is fair and it works. The whole point is, what I'm saying is that it seems to be working in Norway. It seems that there are less people going back to jail, reoffenders, than in the United States. And it feels like in the United States there are many reoffenders, and that's why the incarceration is so high. And basically, you know, that's what it is. So honestly, if somebody's gonna lecture Donald Trump or the United States, I think it's probably Norway has the morale to do that, because honestly, I've been to the United States, New York, okay, and I've been to Norway, Oslo. So I think it's a fair comparison of cities. And honestly, I've seen the difference. And dang, I would take Norway like 100% over the United States. And I don't mean that as an offense to the United States. I know you guys have like a great country, but honestly, Norway has something that I've never seen in any other country that I've been to. It's just special, like literally special. And hey, I'm going back to Norway this year again. And I'm going to Bergen. So they're saying it's better than Oslo, and I can't wait to see it. I still have to go back to the United States, check other places. I know that some people might say, "Oh, you can't compare New York though, because there are better places in the United States." But in any case, it just feels like Norway is doing something right. It just feels like it. And the United States, obviously, you guys obviously have like the biggest economy, I would say. I think if that's still, I think you still have the biggest economy, right? But still, you guys have a lot of issues that we see over in the news, which need to be addressed. And obviously, I can't say anything else because I don't know a lot about the United States. And all I know is from sources that I see, and most of them are coming from America. So, if you're being truthful to yourself, you do have issues. Like, I know that in my country, we have a lot of issues, and I don't deny it. That's one of the reasons I left my country, because, we do have a lot of issues, but that's not the only reason. But I still am honest to admit to it that we have a lot to fix in our country. But in any case, this isn't supposed to be a video between like comparing America with Norway, but I'm saying that it feels like Norway is doing something right. So if somebody's gonna say something and say, "Hey, fix your issues," it should be Norway. And also, that's not to say that Norway doesn't have issues. I know Norway also does have issues. We all have issues, but I've been ranting a lot. It's just a fun video. It's a parody song, and it's kind of like putting. I don't know if I don't know. They said Donald Trump was talking was trash talking other countries. So if that's true, they're putting him in his place, which is pretty cool. In any case, if you're here for Norway, go check out my other Norway videos. If you're here for Donald Trump, or I don't know, just to I don't know, you can go to my main channel, I guess. That's where I do my America videos. I don't know, but join us on Twitch. Let me know what you thought of this parody. Thank you, Anthea, for sharing this with me. It's pretty cool. With that said, see you. Take care. Click over here to request a video like Anthea did, or click over here to go over to my playlist. And guys, just to be clear, I also love the United States, okay? I'm not trying to trash talk the US. Just saying, if somebody can talk about the US, it's not my country, but Norway, they have morale to do that. Okay, click over here, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.